kids off to summer camp. That was your topic of choice. Must
Right.
be sort of something that's going on in your household right now?
It's going on in our household, and it's going on in households across, I guess, the country. And with school coming to an end, people are planning their summer vacations and camps. And, you know, listen, adventure is fantastic, break from school and everything else. You want to have a good time. But with adventure, there comes risk. And so we see a lot of that in our business. Where some of these risks create injuries and things like that. And so we get a lot of calls related to injuries that occur or things that happen at camps or vacations.
So what should parents be thinking of?
Well, I guess if you want to look at, listen, we all know there's inherent risks with going off to camp. We're going to scrape our knees and these types of things. But if you're going to send your kid to camp, and it could be anything from a science camp to a hockey camp to horseback riding to trekking on lakes up north, you want to make sure you know the camp. So, for example, if they're going trekking up north and they're going to be on a canoe trip, you don't want 6 11-year-olds being taken by one 15-year-old for 3 days. There are certain risks that you want to make sure that you manage and you avoid. And those can be avoided by meeting with the counselors, explaining any special needs, and making sure that the skills that they need, they have the adequate skills, and the adventures are going to be age appropriate and skill appropriate for your camper.
And you also said there are some uncomfortable conversations that are very important for parents.
That's right. I mean, you know, look, there can be anything from bullying between campers. Obviously, in a camp cabin, there may be sort of the stronger personalities and the weaker personalities. You want to make sure that you educate your child before they go to listen, speak up for yourself, speak to a counselor if there's a problem. Or then also as it relates to with counselors. You sometimes have counselors and campers who are similar age, or even if they aren't, you want to make sure that you educate your child, even in the awkward conversation, about make sure that there's a healthy relationship with the counselors, that if there's anything that makes them feel uncomfortable, that they have to back away from it, tell somebody, never be alone with a counselor, certain things like that, because unfortunately, we do get calls that relate to some inappropriate things that can happen. You just want to make sure that your kids go to camp and they're prepared to have a good time and make the most of the adventures and avoid some of the risks.